Okay, I think this is live. I hope it's working. So I'm just checking to make sure everything is working. Author Angela Ann is going to be coming pretty soon. She's running a little bit late. She was in traffic, and I'm just getting everything started. She was in traffic. So it looks like it's working, so that's good. If people watch the replay, it's just gonna be me like talking to myself right now. It's gonna be kind of awkward. I don't know honestly if anybody's joining yet because it says that the control room is not getting the data from the chat very fast, so I don't know if anybody's actually joined us yet. So if there is somebody watching, thanks for joining us. I'm going to try and get that all figured out. And then author Angela Ann should be here soon. I keep saying that. Oh, let's see. I see some people have joined us, so hi. What are you guys working on for Camp Nanowrimo? I'm just working on my project that I've been working on. If you've been following my channel, it's my story called Marked, and I have finished the first story in it, and now I'm working on the second, and there's 3 total. So I'm trying to trying to get that done during camp. I need to get all 3 stories done hopefully by the end of the month. So let's see. Rebecca says she is drafting a sci-fi. I like sci-fis. They're fun. So we have a few more joining us. So if you didn't hear before, we're just waiting for Angela to join us. She was a little bit late getting here because she had traffic coming home. Let's see. Steven says, I'm rewriting a high fantasy from the first person to third person point of view. Yeah, that's kind of hard to switch point of views because that's what I'm doing, except for the opposite. I started with third person and now I'm switching to first person, but it is a lot of work. Hi, Allison. And she's working on her urban fantasy. Is that the second book? Because I know I think you are working on the edits for your first one, right? Or am I totally wrong there? Hi, Rayleigh. Let's see. I feel so awkward doing these by myself. I hope Angela comes soon. Apricot, I can't say that. Apricot Stone says, I'm drafting my political fantasy novel and stuff is about to go down, so that's fun. I like scenes that have a lot of stuff going down. So okay. Just a second. I'm trying to get this to work for Angela. Oh. This is the first time I've ever had somebody join me, and so we're going to have a few technical difficulties. So Angela, if you're watching this right now, I'm trying to fix it. Sorry. I'm trying to find her email address. I'm sorry, guys. We're a little disorganized right now because this is the first time we've done this. All right. And then Allison says, I'm cleaning once more for my first so I can send them back to my editor and then writing the novella that's coming before the second. That sounds like a lot of fun. Novellas, they're kind of, I like them because they're a little bit shorter and so you don't feel as much pressure with those. I don't know if you feel that way, but that's kind of how I do. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do while I try and get this all set up is I think I'm going to start a writing sprint. So hopefully I can help Angela get connected, and then that way you guys aren't just watching me like fiddle around on the computer. And thank you, Rayleigh. My hair is actually I need to wash it, and so that's why it's in a bun. Oh, Allison said novellas are hard because they are shorter and she likes to talk. um, I have the opposite problem. I don't talk enough, and so mine is a lot shorter. All right, so I'm gonna actually start, I think, a 15-minute sprint so we can get Angela all connected to this, and that way you guys don't have to just watch me, do all this stuff. So I'm going to set my timer, and we'll just start the first sprint. I got a new phone, so I have to figure out where all of the different things are on it. All right. All right, so I'm starting the first sprint for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to mute the live sprint. All right, it started. All right, you guys, so that was 15 minutes, and we're still trying to troubleshoot this problem. What were you guys able to accomplish in those 15 minutes? And also, Rayleigh, I thought what you said about your fingers smelling like chips was really funny. I guess, too, if anyone is watching and knows a different way to invite somebody through Google Hangouts, please let me know, because I've been trying to use like the invite button, and it just gives me a link to invite people with, and it's not working very well. So if you guys know a different way to invite people onto Google Hangouts, please let me know, because we really want to get Angela to be up on the screen too. And she's joining in the chat, so that's good for now, but I would like her to be able to join us the way we were planning. 128 words, that's really good. Hi, Rebecca. And then the other Rebecca without an H, got 195 words. And I'm going to try and find, I'm trying to troubleshoot while I'm trying to read the chat and talk to you guys. Apricot Stone got 150, or not 100, 252 words, which is awesome. So it sounds like everybody is having a good start to this live sprint, which is great. And I'm thinking we could go ahead and start another one. Would you guys want to do 15 minutes or 20 minutes? And I'm still trying to figure out how to get Angela to join. So I'm just waiting to see if you guys want to do 15 minutes or if you want to do 20. 15. Rebecca says 15 is good. Rayleigh says 15. Okay, we're going to do another 15-minute sprint, and hopefully we can figure this out. I'm going to go ahead and set the timer for 15 minutes. All right, so it is set for another 15 minutes.
Hello? Wait, I don't know if she can hear me. Can anyone hear me right now? Sorry to interrupt like the live sprint. Hello? Oh. Wait.
Angela, did you get it to work?
Yeah.
That kind of scared me because I had my stuff all muted and I was like, oh, how is she talking to me? Angela, did you get it to work?
Wait, yeah. Am I on the screen now?
So I see you. I had my stuff all muted and I was like, oh, how is she talking to me? I think there's a way to like change it to go back and forth.
Am I on the screen now?
So I see you. I had my stuff all muted and I was like, oh, how is she talking to me?
No.
I think there's a way to like change it to go back and forth.
Oh jeez. Oh, that's not right. That's just you.
I think there's a way to like change it to go back and forth.
Oh jeez. Oh wait, I just showed up.
I see you.
Okay. I'm like kind of on. Oh wait.
It's like going back and forth. It's kind of crazy. I see you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like kind of on.
All right. So do you want us to like keep going with the sprint or not?
Yeah, I can just hop in.
Okay. So I'm gonna mute mine. It's going back and forth kind of crazy. I'm gonna try and fix that.
Yeah, that stops.
All right. So do you want us to like keep going with the sprint or not? Okay, you guys, so that was another 15 minutes. And can you guys hear me with the headphones plugged in? I'm not sure if it's using that microphone or if it wants to use the headphone one.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, so that was another 15 minutes. And can you guys hear me with the headphones?
I should mute that. Sorry.
Okay, Rayleigh says she can hear me. Hi, Angela.
Hi.
So what is your Camp Nano goals, or what's your project that you're going to be working on?
So I'm working on draft 2 of my YA contemporary, and I am just trying to edit for 30 hours, so like 1 hour a day.
That's a good goal. I need to finish my draft that I'm working on. I'm kind of behind.
Which draft? Are you on draft 3 or 4 or 5? I forget. It's
So I like wrote my whole book and I edited it and then I sent it to betas, and they had a lot of feedback that I incorporated, but I needed to completely rewrite it. So this is the first draft of it being rewritten.
Oh.
So I don't know how to count that.
Because I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but draft 2 is always a rewrite. And usually draft, and yeah, at least for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really bad at doing draft ones.
Yeah, I'm not good at it. I'm trying to figure out how to make, what were you saying?
It's just getting the story out.
Yeah, that's true. It's like the bones.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to make it like go back and forth automatically, because I think I accidentally turned that off.
Oh.
So I've been like going back and forth. I have to manually click it. We're learning. This live stream is just a bunch of learning.
Yes, and the rest of the live streams can only go up from here.
That's true. So let's see. How did you guys do in those 15 minutes? What are some of the, how I'm stumbling over my words. Oh, somebody asked what the silence portion of our stream was for. So this is a live writing sprints stream. So when it's muted, that's when everybody is writing. So Rebecca says she got 152 words. That's really good.
It is really good. I see, is it Apricot Stone got 203 words?
That's good.
That's good.
I've been kind of distracted. I don't think I've written that many. I'm around 150 for like both sprints.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to like figure this all out.
Literally in the last sprint, I just kind of did a free write to just kind of like clear my head from the traffic and the accident that I saw and such. But I think I'm to write.
Yeah.
Really. But
how did you finally get it to work?
So it's on. What I had to do is I copied the link you sent me and I put it into the chat I started with you on Google Hangout. And then when I clicked the link like inside of Google Hangout, it worked.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it was very.
At least it worked.
Technology is just weird.
Yeah. I'm just glad it worked, because I was kind of worried. I thought I was going to have to just like talk the whole time to myself.
Yeah, no, but
so
for next time.
Yeah. Let's see.
Steven said that he always feels like his draft 2s are rewrite, so I'm glad I'm not alone. And he also wrote 134 words, so.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm kind of like, my brain is still frazzled. I'm still trying to like multitask, like talk and then like read at the same time, and I'm not good at doing both of those things at the same time. But I had a question I was going to ask you, and I'm blanking on it. Yeah, I have no idea what I was going to ask you. Can't remember. But yeah, did you want to do another sprint, or like?
I understand it's getting kind of like late now, so what does everyone else want to do?
I think we could probably, because we've only had it We've only done 2 sprints, so we could do at least one more, if not 2.
Yeah.
Keelan says she proofread a saying. Keelan, are you still? Is that for all the King's Traders, or is it for something else? And then Catherine asks, what day is it where you are? It's the first day of camp for me, but
Same for me.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know how to make it like do the automatic back and forth anymore. Steven says yes to another sprint. And Keelan said, yeah, it's for her final proofread. So she, I want to say this right. I don't want to like just say something random that's not right. But I think she's getting her book all the way ready to publish soon, really soon, right, Keelan? Like, it's coming up really soon.
I think it might be in August. I'm beta reading for her. It's really good. You guys should all go buy her book when it comes out. But
yeah, she says August 31st. So yeah, that's coming up.
yeah. I feel like a lot of people are saying yes to another sprint.
Okay, did you want to do another 15 or 20? Because I know people don't really always like to go past that. I know we have some people that like to do like shorter ones.
Yeah, I'm good with whatever.
Okay.
Does anyone else have any opinions? Or do you have an opinion?
I don't really care. I can do long sprints and I can do short sprints.
I don't know. Okay.
Well,
in the chat to say something. 20.
Yeah, 20. Okay, let's do 20. Okay. All right. I'll go ahead and set the timer so that we can get started. Oh, and then also I think somebody was leaving. Apricot Stone is leaving. They're going to go make food, but thank you for joining us. All right, so I'm going to start this next sprint. All right, it started, and now I'm going to mute this.
I have to mute mine too.
All right, so that was another 20 minutes. And I was actually able to get some stuff done this time, so that was good.
Yeah, I was able to get some stuff done too. So I did like light edits on a chapter, but I need to go back through and do more.
That's
But
good.
it was good. It was productive.
I'm gonna check how many. I haven't really like separated it between each sprint. I'm gonna see what I've done the whole live sprint. So I've only done like 527, but I feel pretty good about it because I feel like it's,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a slow writer.
That's good. No. Yeah.
So how did everybody else do? So Steven says he got 231, and Rebecca says she got 239. Those are both really good.
They're really good. Caitlin says that's good, and I think that's just for everyone.
Yeah, I think so. Oh. So I'm doing my story with Mila, and it's been interesting because it's like a 9-year-old is telling you the story, and so there's a lot of words that I want to use, and then I realized, well, a 9-year-old doesn't use those words. So I feel like I'm learning to talk like a little kid. Let's see.
Rabi Shaw, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, just tell me, got 400, and Rebecca got 312. It's a lot.
Yeah, and then Allison said she edited another chapter.
Wow.
Yeah, so everybody's doing pretty good. This is the first day of Nano, and so it's getting off to a good start.
I feel like it's always good to get off to a good start, so then if you need to make up time later, you like have some time built in.
Yeah.
Some, like, words built in, time. Whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Allison says, me every day at work when I talk in the children's section. I think, doesn't she work in a bookstore? Is that where you work, Allison? So. Yeah, I worked in a daycare with the preschoolers, so I'm around little kids a lot, but I have never like tried to write a book from a little kid's perspective.
Yeah, that would be really hard. Like, I write, because my books are young adults, so they're like teenagers, so my two main characters are like 15, but even like them not having licenses is hard. Or like I have to like think like when you're 15 you freak out over like really little things, and I have to like add that in to be like, I don't know, true to the age.
Mm-hmm.
It takes me back. I like it though.
Yeah, it's funny how your problems are different from when you're older and when you're younger. Like my younger sister was staying with us the other day, and she was going to take a bath, and I said, okay, you can't take all your toys, but you can have some of them. And she wanted them all, so she was crying. And Morgan, he's like, I wish my problems were about how many toys I could bring. You know, because when you're older, like you don't worry about things like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Rayleigh says maybe 9-year-olds in a fantasy world are smarter. It could be, but not my 9-year-old. I think she gets smarter though. Like she has to grow up a lot faster than most 9-year-olds would. Mm-hmm. But I mean, she starts out not necessarily super smart. So, oh, Allison says she works at Barnes & Noble.
Ooh. I would love to work at Barnes & Noble. That'd be so fun.
I think it would be fun, but at the same time, I think I would spend a lot of money all the time on books.
Yeah.
So. All right. So, did you want to do another one? Like, I don't know. How long were we wanting to do this for?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I've usually seen them as like an hour or so. So like we're about at that length, but I don't know if like you guys want to keep going. I just might need to get dinner soon.
Yeah.
I think we sprint, but I just don't know. Do other people want to keep sprinting, or how is everyone else feeling?
Catherine says 10. I think that means 10 minutes. We could do like a short like final sprint or something like that.
Yeah.
So if that's what everybody wants to do. And then Rebecca says it's still early for her, so she could do another one.
Wow, that's so crazy to think that other people are in like time zones where you still have time. Because it's like 7 p.m. here.
It's
So
only 4 where I'm at. I'm at the opposite coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near having dinner. Like I'm snacking, but it's definitely not dinner time over here. So Rayleigh says, I think kids who are exposed to really difficult things do have to mature faster. And yeah, I agree with that. And that's kind of what happens in my book. Like there's like mature things. Like, I mean, it's not like super mature things, but compared to what most 9-year-olds deal with, it's mature for her.
Yeah.
But she says she's up for another short sprint. So it sounds like
Yeah.
people are on board for that.
I'm down. Let's do 10 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. I'll set the timer. This is actually going really well. Like it got off to kind of like a rocky start, but I think it's been a lot of fun actually.
Yeah, I think it has too.
And next time,
if we hadn't done this, like I probably would have come home from that traffic like disaster and just like numbed out with Netflix. Like this actually made me do something.
Yeah, it's good to have a distraction after something like that.
Yeah, and accountability too for like achieving your goals. Yeah.
I do want to watch the Netflix tonight though. Like even though I'm Nanowrimo, I am still gonna watch the Netflix. So.
You have to give yourself rewards too.
All right, so I'm about to set the timer for 10 minutes. All right, it's set. Okay, so that was 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, I'm back.
Raby said, or I said Raby. Sorry. Rayleigh said, I gotta run. Thanks for the sprint session. I can't talk today. This was super fun. Thanks for joining us. I can't talk. So how did you do this time?
Honestly, I just kind of read over chapter 14 and what I had because it was the old chapter 16, so I had to change some things. And just write like I wrote a new intro, new outro earlier. It's kind of a wreck, but then I also just kind of looked at my outline and edited it so that I can do chapter 15 tomorrow and just like I had to like a more detailed outline, I guess, for chapter 15. If that makes sense.
This is your contemporary one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I thought that's what you're doing now, right? The contemporary instead of your fantasy?
It was sci-fi.
Sci-fi? Oh yeah.
My contemporary now. I still want to get the sci-fi published, but I feel like it just makes more, I guess, business sense to go with contemporary because my sci-fi like wasn't really a genre.
Yeah.
It was really cool, but
yeah, that's kind of hard because when you think about like self-publishing, you have to think about too, like, would people buy it if it's not like in a certain genre?
Yeah, and like yeah.
So maybe if you like get your name out and you kind of get a following, maybe you can put something out that doesn't fit in a specific genre.
That's what I'm planning on doing. And the story was like more complicated, so I feel like if I come back in a couple of years when I'm more experienced, it'll be just even better. So
that's a good plan. I know the one I'm writing, it doesn't really fit into a specific genre, and so I'm like, while I'm rewriting, I'm doing things to make it fit more into one, but it didn't fit into one very well last time.
Didn't you talk about that in one of your latest videos?
I think so. I think I talked about how I'm like doing more like fantasy elements in the forest.
Yeah.
So
Kaylin said she got distracted by YouTube. I feel that. I didn't get distracted by YouTube, but so many times when I like need to do something good, I just get distracted by YouTube videos.
Yeah, I do that too. Where I'll decide that I'm going to have a really productive day, and then if I go on to Instagram or if I go onto YouTube, nothing happens.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Allison says, I feel that on a personal level.
YouTube's bad for me too because I'll like watch writing vlogs and then I'm like, oh, this is productivity. Like I'm being inspired. It's like fake productivity.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll watch it, I'll think, wow, I want to go do that now, but then it's too late and I have to go to bed. So like I'll get inspired and then I don't have time to actually write.
Catherine said she got 40 minutes. She's tracking by time too.
That's cool. I like doing the minutes feature. I found like the hour one was kind of hard to keep track of, but minutes you can, I don't know, it's easier to keep track of because you can do a few minutes here, a few minutes there instead of doing like block hours.
Yeah. Maybe on like a weekly basis I'll track by minutes too, just to feel more. Oh, Kaylin, thank you. I can't wait for you to read the contemporary as well. And I will definitely be going back and doing the sci-fi. That was so sweet.
Catherine is leaving. She said, bye, everyone. So is this, are we going to stop the live stream now so you can go eat?
That would probably be good.
Yeah. But I think it was a lot of fun. Like, I'm excited for next Monday.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to figure out all the kinks before next Monday. So we'll
well, I know too, like if you are able to join a few minutes early, we can kind of like get it situated before we hit like broadcast.
No, and usually I'm home like by 5:20. It was just the traffic was so bad. But I just hope everyone's okay. But yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to still join because when you were like having issues, I was like, oh no.
I know.
All right, everybody is saying they had fun, and we are going to be having another one next week, but it's going to be on Angela's channel.
Yeah, so I think she has the link to my channel in her like the comment section for this live. And so if you want to go over and just visit my channel, I guess, before the live stream, so you know where it is.
Yeah, you should subscribe to her channel. All right.
Also, if you're new to Jazz's channel, make sure you subscribe as well.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun. It's so much better to have somebody to actually talk to than just to talk to myself.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna close it out now. I'm just gonna hit stop broadcasting. I'll see you guys all next week. Bye.
Next week. Bye.